Hello, how is everyone today? I hope you're all doing well. Let me just find myself. Um, hey Betty, how how are you? I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to do an unusual kind of craft. I remember I did this many years ago. I took a class and I was searching scrapbooking, and I came across something that looked like what I had done. So I watched a little bit longer, and I decided that I was going to redo what I had done several years ago, and we've all done well, not scrap, decoupage. And I'm just pouring my Mod Podge as I'm talking. And what I didn't know, when I took a class a few years ago, I didn't know it was called fabric paper. So we're going to be doing fabric paper. I did watch a couple of videos on this, and there's different ways of doing it, but the basic point is you need fabric. The base is fabric, and it can be cheesecloth, it could be a muslin, it could be just about anything that's thin. What I'm using today is sheeting that I had, and I cut it up. And the reason I want to do this is I got this book box from Michael's. It was 70% off for Thanksgiving. And I decided I wanted to cover it, but not regular decoupage. So although the recipe for this is 1 Mod Podge to 1 water. So you're mixing 50-50. I'm having a hard time explaining this, but my name, let me just introduce myself. My name is Rima Bechara. I am an artist. I do everything from resin to decoupage to foils to wood you bend. So if you join, please say hello. Let me know you're on. Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of things have changed, I noticed. Now, the two videos I watched use different methods, the same Mod Podge mix, but a lot of them were using tissue paper like this. Some were cutting it up. Some were putting it just like that. There were some that used watercolor on top of the rice paper. I didn't see anyone use glitter or the contour liners, but I thought these might be a good idea. So I decided I wanted a Christmas one, so I took all of my Christmas scraps. Now, a lot of them were using the tear method. Well, one of them was using the tear method like this, but I found the end result was a bit not, it was just a bit disorganized. And another one was doing them with more cut pieces, and I decided that I like the cut pieces. So what they did was either cut up the paper. They used magazine paper. They used a lot of napkins. I didn't see anyone use decoupage, but something like this could work as a base. Some layered, and well, one layered, and one did not. So we're going to see what we're going to do. I've got this on here because I don't want to mess up my sheet. You get your, well, we'll get to it. If you're using napkins, and this was for the most part what they were using, you need to make sure you remove, just like when you're decoupaging, you want it one ply. Where is it? Oh, I have it here somewhere. Oh, what do I always say? I always say it. Hold on, let me just see. Oh, there's my decoupage paper. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? So I found this napkin, and I'm going to shut this off because it never fails. The phone would be silent all day, but the minute I go live, it just disappears. And I'm not sure, I'm not going to be using this, but you need to remove the one ply. I don't know. It says horizontal. It says horizontal, Betty. But I don't know. Do you want me to start again? So you need to remove all the plies for the napkins if that's what you're going to be using. I'm not going to be using napkins. I want to make sure there's nothing else here. Yep, there's 2 plies, so you need to check that and remove it. So that it becomes like this. And they keep these so that they can use for layering. But I'm not going to be using any napkins today. What I'm going to do is possibly use a contour liner. The other thing I want to do is try a transfer. And that would be great for fabric. And I want to use it, let me see how big this is. just going to cut this piece out. And I'm going to do this before we get started on mixing our... I think it might be me, but it said horizontal. So we've got this tree, and I'm going to decoupage it on here, on a piece of tissue paper, not tissue paper, decoupage paper. And let's see if that works on the fabric. So I'm just... I don't know if I'm taping or not. Oh. Technology stinks. I don't know, Betty, if I'm going to redo it, restart, but I am live. Okay, I want to make sure everything is on there. Okay, and I like this. Now I need to seal it and cut some pieces out. Hold on 1 second. I don't like edges, so... Then I'm going to mix my mix. And I'm going to add water to here. I am going to use a big brush. First, let me just put some glossy sealer on here to protect it. How many of you have done or heard of fabric paper? Okay, so this is sealed. I'm going to leave it to dry, but remind me that I should use it because I want to see how it lays. So I added 2 fluid ounces of Mod Podge and filled this up with water, and I'm going to just mix and get, I want the consistency of like heavy, not heavy milk. I think that's enough. If I need to add more, I'll add, but I'm going to mix it up. So I'm using a sheet that I cut up last night. By the way, if you're new to me and you haven't, and you like what you're seeing, please check out my channel and subscribe. Yeah, I think this is good. This is a Mod Podge from Hobby Lobby, so it might have been watered down, and that's why I didn't add the liquid or the water more than it already, more than, I think I used 3/4. So this is my muslin, not my muslin, my sheeting. And it's bigger than my space, but I'd like to be able to move it. Now underneath, please put something like you can use one of these silicone mats, or you can use, hi Judy. Oh, that's good. Welcome, Judy. Oh, the like and share button are now at the top left. Changes. So, as I was saying, you can use a silicone mat, or you can use a garbage can liner, and just start off by just doing, applying. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And try and keep your paper, your fabric straight. No wrinkles. And actually, I think I'm finding this. You need to soak it. Let me just get some water, because mine might be thicker. Okay. I think actually this might be too thick. Let me add a little bit more. So I just added a little bit more water. Oops. Oops, Elizabeth. So I'm going to start again from the beginning, adding this. Make sure it's soaking, and you can always move your material down. One person did it with a cheesecloth, and that looked interesting. Yep, exactly, Elizabeth. And what I did was I took out all my scraps of Christmas paper, a Christmas decoupage paper. Let me just move this out of the way. And hello, Sonia's Creations. Hello, Ebolia. Hello from Denmark. Thank you, Sonia. Oh, okay. Help, type drop in the chat and your channel will be shared. Betsy, I just read that if you put drop in the chat, your channel will be shared. Oh my goodness. So I'm just continuing to apply as much as I can of this area. Now this is going to be the first part. And I'm beginning to see the my blue silicone mat, and I might need to mix more glue actually. Let me just move. Now you can use these to make postcards, to make a scrapbook, covers. They've disappeared, Betty, but just try it out. Put drop in the comments. And I'm probably going to have to mix a little bit more because so how many people have tried this or heard of this? Are you still seeing where I'm working, or maybe I need to move you a little bit more? I did not iron this first. But I'm hoping it will be something that we will be able to use. And I think there's quite a bit of paper. You can use printed paper, what's the word? Printed fabric. So I'm going to start right at the very top and move my, and I'm just going to start by laying down this, for example. And then you can overlap if you want. I'm not going to. Oh, this is the wrong way around. Okay, let's put this here. And I'm going to go over them with a Mod Podge as well. So we can start by applying this over here. I need a bigger surface to Try and get your wrinkles out if you can. Well, it's actually personal preference. I don't like wrinkles. Oh, that's what I saw. Make sure you cover really well. You want to get those wrinkles out of here. Let's use this tree here. And I'm using just the square ones. I mean, you know, like cut edges. So, see if this will work here. Yep. And I'm overlapping a little bit. Let's use my gingerbread guy. You'll be seeing him soon. Now this will take, could take, depending on the weather and how much you've soaked this. This could take a little while. Oh, really? Well, I did this horizontal. And I don't know why it's not showing it. But thank you for that information. Let's put this one here. And I have all sorts of papers. I have a border here, but I don't think I'm going to use it just yet. No, there were some pieces that I could not get straight cuts because they were leftovers. So I'm just going to add them here. Now, I wonder if I can put like a piece of plastic and move some things around. Oh, this is upside down. I don't really care. You are? I pushed the button for vertical. No, horizontal. So you're seeing it now as horizontal? I don't get this. You weren't seeing it as that before though, right? Oops. See here, I still have a little bit I need to cut off. Let me put this one here. Now this is the point where, whilst it's wet, is when I saw them. Well, when I say them, it's because each one had like two different videos in one. So when I say I saw them, that's what I mean. Let me see for some prettiness. Let's put angels in. I want to cut this in two, and my scissors are underneath here. Yep. Now you can also use music sheets. Actually, no, this one. Sideways and portrait. Now you've confused me. Now I'm totally confused, Betty. This somewhere. Let's do it here. Let's do I want to do this one, but I'm just cutting this one. So that I can put it here. Something strange is going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to put this one here. Oopsie. Yep, there we go again, Elizabeth. Oopsie. I know, I got used to one way, and then they're trying to change it on me. I want to be able to move this so that I can add some more things. Maybe here. Yeah, they are, and that's why I'm having problems seeing what the words are stopping me from seeing what I'm doing and where I'm going. Let me just see if I can move this just a little bit. Oops. I almost said oops. Well, not I almost. I did say oops again. Oh, yep. Indeed, indeed. Oops, oops. I really need to put this here. Now, another idea was once you finished covering this up, let me just finish this one. Is that you can put strips of paper if you wanted to tone it down. This is just an idea. I don't want to do that because I don't want to tone it down. On the contrary, I want to keep it let's just cut. And when we finish this, let's put it here. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's not very, I want to put some stars. It's not behaving. You can also use music sheets. I have some stars that I want to put, and I'm trying to find them. Let's put this one somewhere. I'm cutting one, and I'm going to lay it down here. I wish I could figure out, I want to add something here as well. There's a birdie that we can use, or there's a, how about we put the birdie here? I'm going to glue this on the bottom as soon as I lift it up. We can fill over here. And I'm looking for my stars. Oh, there's Bambi. We can cut her and add her here. I have some stars here that I can add. I'm just cutting them into shape. I'm going to, as I said earlier, I'm going to cover my a book box that I got. Oh, and you didn't remind me, guys. What is wrong? I'm supposed to use the Christmas tree. And I wonder if I put it here, it will work. Well, I'm going to put it there, but there's too much Christmas trees there. How about... part of the gingerbread. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And this is the one that we used, that we did a transfer on. I can't tell if it's a wrinkle or something else. Let's add another Merry Christmas here. Or maybe here. Hi, Lynn. How is Holly? So I want to move this a little bit. Look at this. Can you see how wet it is? I want to move as much of it so that I can add a little bit more here and here and here. Okay, let's add this right here, and we can go over it with something else as well. It's a really easy project, but you do have to wait for it to dry. Oh, and there's somebody's boots as well we can use. I'm going to put the boots here. You don't have to cover every single part. And you can overlap. There's a little bird here that I want to use. And he will fit nicely here. Now I can also add not sprinkles, sprinkles. Oh my goodness. I can add Glitter. Glitter is the word I'm trying to find. And I'm cutting the moon because I want it up top. And I'll be curious to see how the transfer ends up working. And when I see wrinkles, I am pressing them out. I like this girl, so I might overlap her somewhere. Can you see over here? Yeah, I'm going to overlap her over here. And let me see what else I have. Oh, I have some stamps. I have a whole strip of them right here. On this one, I'm not seeing the transfer soak through the paper, but we shall see. I need to go through and make sure I have things. This one can go here. That was the little bit of my girl over there. Let's put this one here. Can you see over here? And I'm looking for my transfers. Not my transfers, my stamps. I cut out some stamps that I want to use, and I'm looking for them. Where can they be? Oh, I can't sing, can I? I'm still looking for my stamps. No. Oh, I found some boots that we can use. We can use this. And I've done this, and then look at how much more paper I have left. And this is just from my scraps. I can't believe I can't find my stamps. No, I have a Merry Christmas that we can add here. cut out circles. I used one stamp, but it was a long strip. No, I don't see it. All right, let's use the boots right here. Nope. Oh, this one's going to get stuck. I think I'm going to put it here. And next week, when all this is dry, we're going to be applying it to our book box. We're doing a Santa right here. And we have little images, like these images are great for fillers. I want to add something here, something here. Now, a lot of people do this and then they sew around the edges, from what I could see here. And I think here. Can you see over here? Or do I have to move this like that? Can I see? Yeah. And if I have a little piece, I would like to add it here. So let's find a little piece. The angel's too big. The stamps would have been perfect. It's amazing how easy it is to lose one part. I hope I just didn't throw it. I'm gonna put a pine cone. No, I'm gonna put these. Wrong scissors, but and there was a Merry Christmas somewhere that I put out. Oh, it's right there. Let's do it on this side. So I'm probably going to stop right there because this is big enough for the book cover. But when it dries, just out of sheer curiosity, I might just fill up the whole thing. And maybe we can come up with postcards or something, because I still have a ton of papers left. So next week at this time, I will definitely be back here And I look forward to seeing you all. Take care. I'm not getting, oh, yes, exactly. Um, so it would be nice just to see the effect. Yeah, and then there's another thing called momigami. Hold on, let me see what it said. That I want to try with you guys. Momigami. It's a Japanese paper thing. So that would be probably be something else I want to do. I'm just trying to find interesting things. Everybody's doing the same thing, and I just feel I wanted to add my own twist using different ideas from around the world. And maybe we'll learn something new together. So I will see you all next Wednesday here with this. I'm just going to do, I'm not cutting anything. I'm going to be learning with you and doing with you everything that I'm doing. Did that make sense? I don't think so. Anyway, please, if you don't mind, give me a like, a subscribe, make a comment. Just tell just tell YouTube people that you like me. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next week. Bye.